now demonstrate the loading procedure. The first method is the command load. The soldier will bring the weapon up. Open pan. He opens the flash pan at the flintlock. Handle cartridge. Takes out a paper cartridge containing ball, shot, and powder charge. He places his teeth to tear the outer side of the paper cartridge. Tear cartridge. He now pours small powder and paper cartridge into the. He closes the pan to prevent powder from falling out. Cast about. Get to and brings the cartridge to the muzzle. Charge cartridge. He pours the powder into the bore, forces ball in, and paper wadding. Draw rammer. He removes the ramrod and forces the ball and wadding to the bottom of the bore. Ram cartridge. Return rammer. He returns the ramrod to the pipes below the barrel because without it he cannot reload. Shoulder arms. Ready. He cocks the hammer of the musket. Aim. Fire! Can occasionally become disordered by becoming wet, like in the swamp.
Shot jumper, and I see some warriors.
So they're not supposed to.
And there is no peace on earth on the north shore of Lake Okeechobee. The Second Seminole War has been going on for 2 years.
You stand up there.
Several years earlier, the United States, the government forced the Seminole Nation into signing a treaty that called for them to emigrate to a reservation in what is now Oklahoma. The Seminoles dispute this treaty and have taken up arms in defense of their homeland. The war has not gone well for the United States Army. The conflict began on December 28, 1835, when Seminole forces annihilated a column of 108 soldiers midway between Tampa and Ocala. 3 days later, the Seminoles turned back an army of 750 men.
They'll get there. They're going to turn and come this way.
As the soldiers advance, they're confronted by an old Indian who's been out here herding cattle. They persuade the Indian into telling them where the Seminoles are.
Where they at? Where's the rest of the tribe? Where they at? Tell us where they're at. Where they at? Where's the rest of the tribe? Where's your family? Where's your children? Where they at? No.
old Seminole points toward the hammock and tells them that this is where the Seminoles intend to make their stand. Colonel Taylor's force is made up of several different groups. One of them are Missouri volunteers, having come all the way from the west to fight the Indians in Florida. This is the first group that he sends against the Seminoles. What we are seeing here is just a small portion of the battle. Off to your west, behind the stands, was a large part of the Missouri Volunteers, well over 100 strong, plus the 6th Infantry. Farther to the east was the United States 4th Infantry. And farther off yet were the United States 1st Infantry, being held in reserve. The Seminoles know how the Army fights. The soldiers march in ranks, their officers leading the way. From concealment within the hammock, the Seminole warriors target the officers, killing or wounding most all of them. Among the dead are Colonel Gentry of the Missouri Volunteers and Lieutenant Colonel Thompson of the 6th Infantry.
This is Burns Way. So not this Burns Way.
The militia, with most of the officers killed or wounded, are stopped within the Sawgrass Swamp. Now from the east, elements of the 4th Infantry advance on the field. The 4th Infantry now advances upon the hammock and begins to open fire.
Stand up.
the horse would get.
Advance, the Seminoles now regroup to take on this new challenge.
I got blood from off. I got it last year too. Got quite a few. Yeah, I got it from yesterday too.
Receiving fire from the Seminoles, the 4th Infantry now turns toward that threat. The commander of the 4th Infantry orders the remnants of the Missouri Volunteers to join his force. In the confusion of battle, the soldiers mistake some of the Seminoles for friendly Delawares who come with them as scouts. The Seminoles take advantage of this situation to approach the soldiers and fire on them.
Wait for 3 minutes.
Yeah, you got to move around and get around the crowd. No.
Look out there, you can see it.
Oh yeah, you should come in all the time.
Saw one fire. I saw him and he was looking at me.
Hear the man shout, fire in the hole, be prepared.
Trying to catch him before he...
Stay right there, you'll see it go off.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, they're firing the hole, and then he'll fire. Watch the girl with the red hair and the cat hat, straw hat, and she pulls her name.
Come to the ready. Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole! Man, fire!
That's hard to hold the camera still going.